What you doing? I'm your Otakutainment, the AC Stories with this week's Otakutainment releases. Now, since it is still the beginning of the year, there are not as many titles being released by companies, but there's still plenty of anime. So I will start like usual, going company by company, starting with Dark Horse releasing Hellsing Volume 3 TPB 2nd edition, both physically and digitally. One Piece Books released The Wrong Way to Use Healing Magic Volume 5, the manga companion, both physically and digitally as well. And then Square Enix released The Strongest Sage with the Weakest Crest Volume 16, both physically and digitally too. J Novel Club had one physical manga release, Tear Moon Empire Volume 3, and then 3 more digital releases, An Introvert's Hookup Hiccups, The Gyaru is Head Over Heels for Me Volume 5, Black Summer Volume 14, and Campfire Cooking in Another World with My Absurd Skill, Sui's Great Adventure Volume 5. J Novel Club also had one physical light novel release, In Another World with My Smartphone Volume 27, and then a bunch more digital releases, like A Sentence of a Bookworm Part 5 Volume 8, Record of Wartania War Volume 22, The Mythical Heroes Overworld Chronicles Volume 6, The Springtime Chime of Mario Cleric Volume 10, The Unwanted Undead Adventure Volume 12, and When Supernatural Battles Become Commonplace Volume 9. All the manga released by Viz came out both physically and digitally, including Case Closed Volume 89, Don Da Don Volume 6, Fly Me to the Moon Volume 21, Helk Volume 7, Komi Can't Communicate Volume 28, Mao Volume 15, Pokemon Adventures Omega, Ruby and Alpha Sapphire Volume 1, and then Yokai Watch Volume 22. Kodansha had one manga released both physically and digitally, Shikimori's Not Just a Cutie Volume 15, and then the rest are all digital, including Ace of Diamond Volume 47, Sales at Work Lady Volume 4, Game King Volume 13, Girlfriend Volume 16, I Left My A-Rank Party to Help My Former Students Reach the Dungeon Depths Volume 1, Lovely Muko Volume 4, Nina the Starry Bride Volume 11, That Time the Manga Editor Started a New Life in the Countryside Volume 4, The Fable Volume 22, The Untouchable Midori-kun Volume 6, Those Snow White Notes Volume 13, Windbreaker Volume 13, and then Whisper Me a Love Song Volume 7. Seven Seas had 2 manga that were physically only releases, I'm Not a Succubus Volume 4 and Plus Size Elf Volume 4 re-release. Then the rest of Kodansha's manga came out both physically and digitally, including A Certain Scientific Railgun Volume 18, Cosplay Love, Otaku Punk Volume 7, Free Life Fantasy Online Mortal Princess Volume 6, Karate Survivor in Another World Volume 5, My Cat is Such a Weirdo Volume 2, My New Life as a Cat Volume 4, Soulless in a Cage Volume 3, Survival in Another World with My Mistress Volume 5, The Skull Dragon's Precious Doll Volume 3, and The White Mage Doesn't Want to Raise the Heroes Level Volume 1. Then there are 4 light novels Kodansha released. 2 were digital only, Berserker Gluttony Volume 8 and Raven of the Inner Palace Volume 5, and then the other 2 are released both physically and digitally. Easygoing Territory Defense by Optimistic Lore Production, Magic Turns a Nameless Village into the Strongest Fortified City Volume 1, and finally The Saint's Magic Power is Omnipotent Volume 9. That is it for the manga and light novel releases. Weirdly still, Yen Press has not released anything, so I think that comes later this month. Now, on to anime, starting with, of course, the biggest, Crunchyroll. On the 8th, we have High Card Season 2, Hokkaido Gals Are Super Adorable, The Foolish Angel Dances with the Devil, 'Tis Time for Torture, Princess, and Tsukimichi Moonlit Fantasy Season 2. On the 9th, we only have Villainous Level 99. On the 10th, we have Dr. Elise, The Royal Lady with the Lamp, Metallic Rouge, and Sengoku Yoku. On the 11th, we have Delusional Monthly Magazine and The Witch and the Beast. On the 12th, we only have The Weakest Tamer Began a Journey to Pick Up Trash. On the 13th, we have Buchigiri and Kingdom Season 5, which was supposed to be on the 6th. Don't know what's happening with this. Okay. And then on the 14th, we have Meiji Gekken 1874, and then the 2nd season of Fire Hunter. Hidive only had one release this week, which was on the 11th. We have Urusei Yatsura, the reboot for 2024. And then lastly, we have some, maybe Japan only. Last week, it tricked me as far as what is officially confirmed. On January 8th, there is Sensuality Noir Season 2, but this also might go on Disney+. Then on the 9th, we have Shaman King Flowers, which may go on Netflix because the past season were. And then Shino Banai Crypto Ninja Sakuya Season 2. On the 10th, there's Cherry Magic 30 Years of Virginity Can Make You a Wizard. Then on the 11th, there's Bang Brave Bang Braven and Meito Isekai no Yu Kaitakuki. Then on the 12th, there's Snack Basue. On the 13th, there's Card Fight Vanguard Divine Z, which may be on Amazon Prime. Price seasons are also on Crunchyroll and hidive, so who knows with this one. And then lastly, we have Yami Shibai Japanese Ghost Stories, the 2024 season, which the rest are on Crunchyroll. This one might also be on hidive because it is Sentai, but who knows? For some reason, they're confirming these a lot later than I think a company should, but oh well. That is all the releases for manga, light novel, and anime this week. Let me know what you think, what you are most excited for. Also, go look at my short that I released. That will say my top 3 picks for this week. But yeah, let's talk about it. You can leave a comment. You can find me on social media, The AC Stories. You can email me at theacstories@gmail.com or join my Discord. We can talk plenty there. You can also join my Ko-fi. I want to thank my 2 members I have, Vix Lab and Julio Vasquez. If you also want to join, greatly appreciate it. You don't have to, but cool either way. But if you liked what I had to say about this, go ahead and give a like. You won't easily keep up with this, go ahead and subscribe. But that is it for this week's Otakutainment releases. I have been your Otakutainer, The AC Stories. Until next time, thank you so much, and bye.